Alright guys, what's going on? This is going to be my first fish room video. Right here is I have 4 Platinum Angels. I'm going to grow them out, try and get a pair. A few Cory cats roaming around in there. Had these guys about probably close to a month and a half or so. Getting fed flakes and bloodworms. Over here we have some red Texas grow outs. They're from Thai green Texas, and a red mammon. A few of them starting to look pretty good. They're also getting fed a lot of bloodworms, frozen brine shrimp, flakes, and some North Fin pellets. They're growing pretty quick. They get about a 50% water change, at least once a week. Got a few in here I think are going to be really nice. Next tank over, I got a pair of convicts. And they breed like crazy. I don't even really bother pulling the eggs anymore and raising the babies. Just can't really get rid of them. Nobody wants them. So I kind of just let them hang out here. In this tank here, I got 4 black angels and 1 marble angel. There was a pair in here, they laid eggs. Pulled the eggs and then I killed them. Couldn't figure out which was the pair, so I kind of just left them alone. Hopefully I'll catch them again and pull the pair and throw them in their separate tank. Next tank over, I got some koi angels in here. Had these pretty long time, they're a good size. No breeding activity out of any of them. Hoping to get at least 2 pairs, raise some of them up and sell them. Guess we'll see what happens with them. Got a few pretty decent looking ones. We'll see what happens. Next tank over, I got a trio of angels actually. There's 1 male and 2 females. They were spawning pretty regularly, and no luck raising the babies. So we'll see what happens with them. I gotta start hatching some live brine shrimp right now. I just don't have the time. Here we got a pair of marble angels. I got wigglers from them. They were laying eggs probably at least every 2-3 weeks. And I just kept killing them too. So I'm hoping to start raising them. I'm gonna start doing some catching some baby brine shrimp. Over here, got some guppies. A type of jade head guppy. There's quite a few babies in there. I don't know if I'll be able to get in on that. Focus in. Tank needs a pretty good cleaning. Female's still pretty fat. Over here we got the big 220 gallon. All a bunch of big fish in here. Got a big jaguar, he's about 14 or so inches. There's a blood parrot. Green Texas, big clown knife, fader flower horn, a my devil, a nice red Texas. He's pretty sweet. Here's our F2 red devil, big King Kong parrot. This one's about 8 inches or so, pretty big. Another fader flower horn. Got a big tiger shovel nose in the back. Hiding. They're all doing good. They get fed Southern Delight, and tilapia and krill, all kinds of different stuff. They get about a 50% water change every 2 weeks out of FX5 on this tank. 2 sponges. Down below, here's a 75 gallon grow out tank. There's a Fenestratus in the back, a red devil, a little green terror. Tank needs a good cleaning, haven't gotten to that yet. Next tank over, it's 120 gallon, I got a big Placo in it. Just some goldfish to cycle it. I just recently set this up. Don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet, so we'll see. These guys again. Over here here I got 3 electric blue Acara. They're pretty sweet. They're getting fed blowworms. 3 that I started off with 5 of them, and I got them, they were pretty small, and 2 of them ended up jumping out. So now I'm down to 3. Hopefully I have a pair. That'd be kind of nice. Grow them out and see what happens. Down here, got a bunch of African babies. I have a big 125-gallon African tank, which you'll see next. These are some of the babies. There's albinos, yellow labs, ACIs, Iraduses, some cobalts, all kinds of different stuff in here. Just a big mix. I'm growing these guys out. You've got blowworms, brine shrimp, flakes, small pellets. They eat pretty much anything. They're growing pretty nicely. Up here, big 125-gallon African tank. This tank's actually in the wall, so it's got a weird glare, but I can try and get you guys a shot of the other side of it. Some nice OB, ACIs, yellow labs, all kinds of different stuff in here. It's just a big mix. This tank also gets about 50% water change once every 2 weeks. I got 2 Eheim canisters on this. That's pretty good. Big Frontosa, fire mount. This is just a big mix of all kinds of different stuff. Down below here, there's a red mammon and a Compa flathorn. It's one of the breeder projects I'm trying to get going. Let's see if I can get them out. There's the mammon. Right here's the Compa. That's got a weird glare. I just moved them into their own tank yesterday, so they're not doing much. They're kind of stressed. But we'll see what happens with them. Hopefully they'll get some babies in this tank. Over here I got a sex pair of F2 Rio Mag Umbies. You can never really see them. There's one right here in this helicopter. I'm not sure where the female's at, probably in the back. Hard to get a good shot of them. There's a weird glare. Gotta figure all this out still. Well, I've never seen eggs drawn from them, but I know it's a male and female pair. I've been growing them out for a while. Started off with 5 of them, ended up with 2. So, down here, got a nice male Compa flathorn growing out. Buddy of mine picked these up for me. It's a nice male Compa. It's a female egg laying red dragon. Gotta get a good light on here so you guys can see this. So I'm planning on breeding some of these. I don't know what's going to get crossed yet. Next over is a female ZZ flathorn. She's pretty fat right now. Probably drop some eggs soon. I tried to pair her with this other male Compa over here. He beat her up pretty good. So I'm gonna hold off on that, try and grow her up a little bit. These guys get krill, blowworms, brine shrimp, some pellets, all kinds of different stuff, but they're growing pretty nicely. And then down below, I have some Rhedoslatus. That's a female curled up in the pot, and the male is somewhere in here. I'm not sure where he's at. There's he. There he is. That's the big male Rhedoslatus. It's an Amphilophus Rhedoslatus. Male and female pair. Hopefully they'll get some eggs from them pretty soon. That'd be pretty sweet. I just also moved them out of the 75-gallon yesterday. I put them in their own tank. So hopefully something happen with them. But I just wanted to put a video up and show you guys what's going on. Trying to put up some videos pretty regularly, keep you updated. Hope you guys like it. Here's a front shot of that 125-gallon African cichlid tank that's in the wall. It's in my basement. A couple of tanks and stuff laying around. Some OBs, albino, Venustus, living stone eye. It's a big Frontosa. Real nice male OB. Blood parrot. Another nice looking OB, the Venustus. Nice compressor steps in the corner. Just wanted to give you guys a front shot of this because I know it didn't look too good from the back.